Yo, who's talking about business decisions? What do you know anything about that? Okay. What is going on, my friends? You are here so we can start now. Well, incidentally, we're starting. You can't really see my Throg statue. So let me see if I turn this monitor off, if it helps. It helps a little bit. It's hard to see my Throg statue because of the reflection. Y'all like my Throg? Y'all big fans of my Throg or what? Y'all want to see my Throg? Reflection's terrible. Yo, what's up, Volk? How you doing? How's everyone doing? It is good to see you guys. Who's ready for some Loki episode 2? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the reflection is kind of hard for y'all to see it, but he's all up in there. He's all up in there. Beast Kingdom, the studio that made this, generally makes life-size collectibles that I can't afford. I don't know who can afford. But in this case, because Throg is so small, this is life-size. And this is pretty reasonably priced as far as collectibles go. So no worries, Alex. Have a great time at work. Yeah, poor Throg. What did he do? What time does the episode start? In about an hour? So Gen V and Loki are same time? I think so. Gotta have one rolled for Loki? Maybe. I have no idea what you're talking about. Loving the collections in the back. Yeah, we're about to pull all of this out here and redo the floors. So it will look very different the next time I go live. No, it'll look very different when I go live in 3 weeks. What do I think about Loki season 2 so far? My review's up for the first 4 episodes, and I think it's probably the most quality release Marvel Studios has done on Disney Plus. So, yeah, Michael Johns, they're under the live section. I don't delete them afterwards. Sometimes I do. Or I forget to post them, but this one will be under the live section. I need a Loki Gator statue. I don't think there is one. You have any hot toys? No, as I've explained before, because there is a bottomless pit when it comes to collecting. You got to set rules for yourself. So no plastic, no Funkos, no hot toys, no Legends. Because otherwise, I know I have some graded Legends figures down here. They were a gift from a viewer. And I do have some figures. I bought multiples of all the Avengers figures for Avengers Endgame. I have them just boxed up, but I'm not trying to collect plastic too. It's too much stuff. Why did Daredevil get canceled? It didn't. And I've got 2 videos up on that yesterday. You can watch if you're interested in a detailed view. So detailed thing. But basically they're going to redo it because it's not good. I'm a big Braves fan, and I went to UGA, so I'm also a Dogs fan. But the only team I really root for in my veins, like actual sports fandom, is the Buffalo Bills. I'm originally from Long Island, but my mom's from Buffalo, and for the first 6 years of my life, I lived in upstate New York. I still have family there, and my grandmother was a diehard Buffalo Bills fan. So I root for the Braves and I root for the Dogs. And I will also root for the Hawks. It's hard to root for the Hawks, but I've been going to Hawks games since, Dominique Wilkins was on the team in the 90s. But the Buffalo Bills are my actual team. They're the team that I care about the most. So, Deer Park. JD Mac, Deer Park. Look forward to the video showing the screen. Oh, screen props. Yep, it's coming. And when I do finally have this set up, I will do a full breakdown of the room. Pretty funny. ES is a gator and you're a dog. Oh, is Eric a gator? I don't think I knew that. I've met Eric a couple times. I love Eric. He's a very genuine person. Exactly the same in real life as he is in his videos. And yeah, that's cool. I'll bring that up next time I see him. I definitely don't have the same sense of loyalty though. Like I said, the whole actual fandom thing, it only applies to the Buffalo Bills. For real. Yeah, go Bills. Indeed, cheap place. How's it going, man? Long time no see. It's good to see you after all these years. Damn, I thought I was early. No, we're all early. What did you think about season 1? I thought season 1 was great. I don't know, Eon Blash. We'll have to just wait and see. Hello, everyone. Hello. What's up? What's up, Kenobi? How you doing, man? Like the Deadpool bust? Yeah, that's the Sideshow X-Force variant. Hulk is a Sideshow bust too. This is CO Collectibles. You guys can't see it, but right off screen, I've got a Iron Patriot signed by Stan Lee. When Sideshow Collectibles has busts, they've been two things have been happening. They've been getting lighter, and they're awesome, and they're actually quite affordable. I know this one is sold out, but you can still find the Sideshow busts online, as opposed to like Queen Studios, which did this Mark 50 here, and it is just, it's heavy as hell. Do you foresee any major cameos? Yeah, it's a really good question. That is a really good question, and I think the answer is no. And the reason the answer is no is because I'm pretty sure they had like a very clear conception of what this would be before the cameos that they would want to have in them got locked in. So, oh, McCoy, yeah. I still don't have the invoice for the Mark 50 or the Mark 85 yet, but I've texted him. I'm waiting for them. I saw your pictures. It looks amazing. Kind of jealous. Still waiting on the Mark 50 and the Mark 85, but I'm ready. I'm actually going to just go ahead and remodel the room. I'm not actually leaving room for them because could be another year before I get them. So what time is the episode dropping? In 42 minutes, I believe. If it's 10 minutes before the hour like it normally is. Do you think high fan expectations are to blame for Marvel fan disappointment? Absolutely not. I think Marvel Studios has inexplicably missed the mark on 75% of their projects over the last 24 months. And Ant-Man and the Wasp and Secret Invasion, which is what, 66% out of the 3 projects we had already this year, which were Ant-Man and the Wasp, Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy. Only Guardians of the Galaxy had that unmistakable Marvel flavor. The other 2 projects just fell horribly short. And I actually like Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, but I'm not going to deny the fact that if I was given a chance to write Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, I would have written a way different story. And I just think that they're not, this is not hard. It's actually not that hard. If you do an in-depth breakdown of all the Marvel movies we love, generally they follow the exact same formula. And for some reason, all of the writers that Marvel Studios hired in Phase 4 forgot the formula, except for Destin Daniel Cretton and to some degree Michael Waldron. So I don't know, man. I think it's okay for us to have high expectations. I also think it's okay to say something wasn't good or wasn't as good as it could have been. It's okay to say that and still be a fan. Yeah, again, I think I give Quantumania, after I've rewatched it now on Disney Plus, I've watched it 3 times total. I think it's like a 7 out of 10 film. I think it's fun. There's some obvious dialogue in there that doesn't get explained because of the way they edited it. But my biggest flaws are just I don't know. There's a real I know it sounds silly, but like there's a real break in the verisimilitude to just like believe that the ants went through the quantum thing, but then there's like, I don't know. That whole thing it's a weird thing. Secret Invasion was so disappointing. Yeah, that one was the one that I just was like, guys, we didn't even have to make this. Yo, what's up, Sin Havoc? How you doing, man? I'm still on 8 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, it is 8 p.m. Central. Do you write your own music, and would you have a song on a Marvel soundtrack? And would you love to have a song on a Marvel soundtrack? So 2 things. Yes, I write all my own music. The only stuff I don't write is my twin on guitar. Occasionally will write parts, and in some very rare instances write words, but that's not anymore, not for quite some time. I write all my music. It's kind of the thing. And if you guys have not heard my music, you can find it here. And of course, I actually do have some history with publishing. Before I was a YouTuber, I had a song I wrote. Do we have any NBA 2K17 players in the chat? Yo, Hugo, dude, thank you for the $20, bro. That is so generous. Anybody play 2K17? Anybody NBA 2K? No, 320 people in the chat. No NBA 2K? Yeah, okay. I actually had a song on the NBA 2K soundtrack I wrote. NBA 2K17, yep. I was one of the guys who wrote Forget by Stokeswood. I was in that band. So, ever plan on having your twin on as a guest? Well, he lives in Florida, so that would be difficult, but not out of the question if he happened to be here. Yeah, y'all remember NBA 2K17? I believe our song used to, if you used to go to My Court, the song would pop up. Yeah. That band didn't make it though, for lots of reasons, because bands are like any other relationship in life. They grow, they live, and eventually they die. And there's no committee making sure that an artist or a group of artists continues working together if it's not in their best interest. And I am very actually happy to report that 4 out of 5 members of that band are thriving now that we're not in the band anymore. So it was an awesome soundtrack. I agree. And that's it's all for the best. All right, mine. Yeah, 2K. Heck yeah, dude. How was the key lime pie coffee? I did try the key lime pie coffee. I got to tell you guys, not as bad as you would think. The flavor was there, but it was subtle, thank God, and highly recommend. So, yo, Hugo Ramirez, thank you for the $20. Absolutely incredible, dude. Super generous of you, man. Did you see the leaked Lego Avengers Tower? Will you get it? I don't have any Legos, bro. Not that I don't have fond memory of Lego, but I'm not gonna get the tower, but I haven't seen it. And I'm guessing it's the Lego, it's the Avengers Tower from the Avengers Code Red film that's dropping this month, right? Hey, everything always. Question. How do you think Marvel is going to handle Loki and Sylvie? I think Loki's glorious purpose will be in helping resolve the multiverse saga. And if you want my honest opinion, and I have nothing to base this on, I think Sylvie's going to die. You see, here's the thing about somebody who pretends to die so many times. They're owed a couple. And so if you look at it, I believe Loki's going to have to experience one death per every time he faked his death. And so he's still owed one now, right? His father counts as one. And then, yeah, so Sylvie's got to die. My feed is choppy. Could be my internet. Nothing I can control. So, yeah, don't love it. She's a filler character. I mean, God, she's not any more filler than some of the characters in these other shows that shouldn't have been. So will we see any cameos on Loki season 2? That is a great question, and I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Mike, do you think that the rumors of Loki assembling a multiverse Avengers team is going to happen? I mean, maybe something like that. It seems like it would be a big miss not to cash in on Loki's fan favor. It's going to be a who's who anyway. You're going to read the new Making of the MCU book. I don't think I had planned on that. Maybe. Sounds like something I might end up getting for Christmas. What do you think? What episode do you think we will see Victor Timely? Well, since I've seen the first 4 episodes, I can't answer that silly. But in the first 4 episodes, Mike, good laugh if it's Deadpool who purged Loki last week. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. I read a preview of it to see if I want it, and I want it. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Hello, sorry, I'm a little late. How is everyone doing, Joe? We are all big chilling. Off topic, but the I'm Falling Away track is a jam. Make an entrance. Yeah, that is thank you. and that is the most successful song I've ever written to date. And I have a lot of people to thank for helping put that song on. Like some professional gamers, like esports teams that I'm friends with, exposed it to like a large gaming segment. But really, that song's going to pass 3 million on Spotify because of the number of people I had listen from here and everything always. And then I ran an FM radio campaign, and it did extremely well last year, and it doubled my Spotify traffic. Which, hey, I mean that's the thing, is that radio still works if the song that you're sending to radio will actually convert listeners, right? It's just rare in these days to be able to write something good enough that rises above the white noise. Where's an X-Men Easter egg last week? Was there an Easter egg? Technically, maybe, if you want to count it, the doors being like the Cerebro doors being like the blast doors. Amanda Corelli, thanks for the $5. Are you going to review the Legend of the White Dragon movie next year? I know it's not DC or Marvel, but I know it's a movie made for our generation. I will tell you what, I probably will watch it. And yeah, there's a good chance, if Marvel doesn't get its act together, that Everything Always is going to become Everything Else. And I'm going to have to turn this channel into John Campea style and release 16 10-minute clips a day and talk about everything in Hollywood, because yeah, could happen. You guys are going to come to the channel one day and be like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm going to be like, I had no choice. Yeah, whatever. I got opinions about a lot of stuff, not just Marvel. So are you worried about Daredevil Born Again? No. I mean, I think Vincent D'Onofrio's point is the right one, right? Like, be worried if they didn't do this. Be worried if we were going to get 18 episodes of Daredevil and on episode 3 realize that it was terrible. God, how do they keep screwing this up? Roman, what characters do you want to see in the MCU? I think it'd be a real shame if we never got Beta Ray Bill, because we've missed Thor's whole part of the world. So I definitely want to see Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, Amadeus, we all know, man. Speaking of Secret Invasion, listen, guys, I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate every time you guys come and tell me something like I might not already know, but it's my fucking job. Chances are I heard it when it broke. That piece of news is at least 48 hours old. Thank you, though. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Occasionally y'all do come through. Thanks for responding to your question. Absolutely, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for the $5. Super generous of you. What are your thoughts on the Nomad series? I do it. Channel rocks. Yo, thanks, Star Wars Collector. What's going on, man? What's up with the Star Wars collection, dude? Is that literally what your channel is, or is that just the name of your channel? EA is he who remains? No, certainly not. Certainly not. I may be one of the few. No. One of the few people who do this who doesn't actually like any attention at all. I look at a lot of my, I don't know what you want to call them, Twitter or whatever, and the shit that they're posting about themselves. And I'm like, y'all need friends. That's why y'all don't see me on Twitter posting about myself and my drama all the time. You know, it's just like, you guys get a life. Thrall statue is dope. No, it really is, though. It really is. The reflection is kind of messing it up there, but yeah, it's actually really cool. Got to touch the grass. Seriously, go put your feet in the grass. Release your electrons. You know what I mean? Breathe in some fresh air. Get in the sun. Turn your phone off. Okay, let's start there. Turn your phone off. When's the last time you turned your phone off? Are you turn your phone off? Okay, here's one for you. Turn your phone off and go outside and leave your phone in the house off. Half of you guys would have a heart attack. Hey, Mike, are you familiar with Screen Crush? Yeah, I know that channel. I've never spoken to Ryan Airy, though. I don't know him. But I am, I'm buds with a lot of the other guys, though. Like Paul over at Heavy Spoilers and those guys. Turn my phone off. I want to be able to watch your streamer, Loki. Yeah, it's true. I walk without headphones. Take a walk without headphones, and your thoughts will appear. Yeah, it's a scary thought, huh? Do you like King? I do. Hi from Blackpool, England. Yo, what's up? What's going on in England, dude? What's going on in Blackpool? That's a cool city name, bro. I love Screen Cash. Yeah, it's a quality channel. Ryan spoke of your channel as one of his level channels on a recent videos. One of his level. Ryan spoke of your channel. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, if you know which video he mentioned me in, that's cool. So I've never met Josh from Den of Nerds, but I like Josh. I think he's a cool dude. I've met Eric a couple times just at like Disney things. Eric is really, really chill, really down to earth, thoughtful human being. I know Warren over at Cosmic Wonder. I've met him several times too. Marvel stuff, Disney stuff. Those guys, they're all super nice. Everybody in this community is super chill. Thank God. Thank God. Honestly, some of you may not remember because it's ancient history now, but there was a weird influx. Like there was the old guard that I would say was like, and it's funny to say they're the old guard because technically YouTube hasn't even been around long enough for anybody to be old guard. It's not even 20 years old. And then some of these YouTubers had, were relatively new on the scene. But like some of the old guard would be like Emergency Awesome, Comic Book Cast 2, and like New Rockstars, right? Like they were there years and years, like Civil War doing videos when the rest of us, I think, were not. And I think that those channels, just by existing, sort of like influence that next level of channel where it was like a lot of us showed up, and then like sort of honed in on the niches, but for real for Marvel. And I just it's crazy when Screencast mentioned you and others. Yeah, well, I it's totally cool. I know that some New Rockstars is their go-to channel. Listen, I know that some people might, and in some instances, feel some kind of way about my content. And I've definitely addressed this a million times that this is just a fan channel, and that because it's already on the internet, and very generally, I always cite my sources and re-report the news. I'm not going to feel bad about talking about or posting something to my YouTube channel that is literally 2 clicks away on a subreddit somewhere or someone's Instagram. It's already out there. I'm not sitting here leaking the shit myself. I'm not making it up. It's already out there. And my whole premise for this channel was I sit around and text and talk to my friends about Marvel stuff so much already anyway, all the time. I might as well do it here because we all are. You know what I mean? It's the central place where I can just talk to all you guys about it. But hear me out. Okay. It is a valid discussion on whether that is good or bad for the fandom. And I am never so, like a lot of things in life, there's gray area. And so if someone wants to feel some sort of way about, talking about leaks and spoilers and my kind of channel and doesn't like that, that's cool. Listen, that's all right. That's totally cool. I am not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have this sort of animosity, like my way's right, your way's wrong, whatever. So when did you start your channel? 2018. 2018, I really thought when we heard Peter Dinklage was cast in Infinity War, I thought there was a good chance he'd be playing Adam Warlock. Don't ask. And he was not. But then after I saw Infinity War, I posted a video that night about Smart Hulk in Avengers Endgame. And my theory was that they were going to make him Smart Hulk. And that video went viral. And I have not stopped. So, heck yeah, Marshall. That's cool, man. Dude, the comic book market, boys and girls, let me tell you, man, it's a bloodbath out here. I bought an X-Men 1 CGC 2.0 in December 2021, and it is worth about half what I paid for it. So am I losing interest in Marvel? Pfft, hell no. See, I think that look, first of all, if anybody in the world, okay, was going to be burnt out on Marvel, it would be my ass. I might only post 1 or 2 videos a day, and they may take me a couple hours, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 2, depends on how on it I am. But I spend every waking hour on like 26 different tabs for different websites and Twitters. Every Twitter scoopster there is, and there's like 30 of them. I've got a Twitter account where I just follow them, so my entire feed is just theirs. the couple of subreddits that are out there, the Instagram scoopsters, all of the editorials. My God, oh my God, it's almost too much to bear. And I'm not tired of it. So anybody's like, yo, I got superhero fatigue. Okay, man. Go outside. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's other fandoms to explore. My Little Pony, there's one. Hit that up. All right. So, how old are you? Old as fuck. Fucking really old. I'm actually having my 40th birthday party. I'm going to be 40 and in November on the 14th. And my 40th birthday party will be the Saturday, 2 days after our finale for Loki here. So I'll probably turn that into like a celebration with you guys for my birthday. All Fire's making entries on my workplace. Hell yeah. 40 is the new 30, bro. I honestly feel 15. So yeah, I think age is just a number. I know plenty of people who are in their 50s and 60s who are absolutely killing it physically, mentally, all of life. And I think the best part about getting older, because I think people jokingly, there's no part about getting older. Yeah, I've got knee pain and neck pain. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. No matter what I do, it's there. And that's part of it. But you know what else is part of it? You're not making those stupid fucking mistakes you were making when you were like 22 and you didn't know any better. You usually, if you're doing it right, moving past some of those. And I feel like that's the best part. Makes life a little bit simpler when you're not shooting yourself in the foot nonstop from inexperience, ignorance, whatever you want to call it. So, oh, heck yeah. Coaching the 6-year-olds flag football team. My daughter's cheerleading. So I have been spending, I have been seeing quite a few kids play football here recently. And you know what I've learned about watching kids play football, especially, you know, younger kids, we're not talking like high school yet. It's one-sided as hell no matter what. It's the bug in the windshield every game. 60-0. They're either housing kids or getting housed. It's terrible. So I'm 48 and doing it. Fuck yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to be 40 this year and I plan on putting All Fires on the road next year. And I definitely know that like a 40-year-old being like, you know, I'm starting the band up is like as about a cliche trope as you can possibly have, but fuck it. What do you think of the first episode? I thought it was great. I've seen the first 4, so I have to be like slightly coy about what I say. Late to the party, what's up? You didn't miss anything, man. We're all big chilling. What's up, Colin? All Fires. How many Marvel assembled episodes have you seen? I think I've seen them all. I'll watch them when they come out. What future project are you most excited for? That's actually a great question. I really hope the World War Hulk movie or project or whatever the hell that is real. And I hope they just embrace it and make it violent. Anybody else? Just me? Okay, interesting. So, how long until episode 2? 30 seconds. It's out right now. It just finished. What do you think about the Scarlet Witch? I don't know. What do you think about the Scarlet Witch? A weird question. But when do you get episodes? But when you get episodes early, how do they get those to you? A guy shows up in a trench coat and sunglasses with a briefcase, handcuffed to his wrist. That briefcase is a TV. He then sits in my kitchen and smokes cigarettes with the briefcase open. And I punch in a login code. And he sits there and stares into my eyes and through my soul as I watch them. I mean, right? Seems legit. Okay, I lied. That's not how I get them. All right. What they actually do is, you've heard of a carrier pigeon, right? Sure. A lot of people have. They actually use them, right? But except for pigeons, you know, instead they have little carrier dogs. They come up, that little thing around their neck. You know what I'm saying? That little, you know, that little thermos, you know, like a Saint Bernard. And they come right up to you, and you twist this little knob, and the episode pours right out. So, Marvel courier dogs with the episode leaks. It leaks right out. You get it? Yeah, before this, I was a comedian. It didn't work out. So with free brandy, geez, we wish. Dogs pulling up with free liquor. How to make a dog even better wasn't possible. This is the way. Indeed, it is. 9 p.m. is taking forever. It's just big chill. Do you think that the Nomad movie project is going to make fan wish for the original team even more? I mean, no. No, I think it's just a final hurrah for all those actors. You mean the 96 X-Men for X-Men 97 prep? It's legit. I just rewatched the series too. God, man, those cartoons were hilarious. The amount of inappropriate things that Rogue says in the X-Men cartoon is out of control. Rogue, what are you doing, dude? Just inappropriate in the fact that we were all like 10. What the hell? When do I think all the current storylines will connect? I don't know. Ask Marvel. I don't think they know. I rewatched the series and forever ago to prepare. Is that out yet? No, it should be this summer. Yo, thanks, dude. You're a cool guy. Also, X-Men #1 comic on VV. Do you have any VV collectibles? I don't know. I don't know what VV is, man. Thank you so much for the $9.99, dude. Thank you so much, bro. So generous of you. El Grillo 420. Thank you for the $2. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Guys, I gotta say absolutely not. And if you do pineapple on pizza, I gotta just ask, like, why? Who hurt you? All right, find God. Okay, so how close have you been to being in a Marvel movie? Not close, ever, in any respect. Not even a little bit. Nor would I want that. However, one of my songs in one of those movies, sure. And or if I don't know, man. I'm a pretty ambitious person, but only in the sense of I think that like you give yourself the best chance to let the universe do its thing. I really feel like part of living harmoniously is understanding that there are so many things that are outside of your control. And so like I never thought about like pursuing music in a sense of like why isn't it happening or something like that. And or being an actor or something like you pursue those things out of passion. So like for me, it's music, but like not like, hey, I need to like break and be a rock star. It's like I can just write the best songs I can write and then try to do things that are smart to put yourself in a position to have like the universe yield. And so basically what I'm saying is that if anything were to come of this YouTube channel like that, I mean, at some rate, Marvel is hiring people that I think are less qualified than me to write for them. And what I mean is I've never written a Hollywood script or a screenplay, never published anything like that. I am a published author. And if you count my YouTube channel and how many times I've been covered in like GQ and Esquire and all this shit, yeah, I am a published writer, but not in the sense of like I have any screenplays or screenwrites, but neither have any of these other people. The people who wrote the first draft on the Fantastic Four had no scripts. They've hired so many first-time writers and directors during Phase 4 that I would say in that case, then yeah, then all the work I've put into studying and reporting on the MCU would actually make me more qualified than them. Give me a shot to write something. But you know what? That's not in the cards. That's not in the cards. Yo, Claiborne Davis, thank you for the $19.99. That is so generous of you. Thank you. Hey, Michael, thanks again for the great Marvel updates to your music. I've used your songs in my fitness class. Awesome playlist. Great acclaim. How did you come up with Everything Always as your channel name? Happy Thursday. Everything Always. Some people have asked me if it has anything to do with the fact that Emergency Awesome is also E and A. Everything Always was the original name of this channel from before Emergency Awesome even existed. Like I think I named it in 2008 or 2009, and I was a young kid, and like it's just like everything was always on, or everything is always on YouTube was my thoughts. And if you don't know this, my channel actually wasn't originally Marvel videos. My channel originally was piano tutorials. I studied piano performance in college. I dropped out to tour in bands and never looked back. But piano performance and just piano in general music theory and songwriting are my core competencies. So what everything always originally was everything always piano tutorials for intermediate to beginner and advanced tutorials for pop songs. Yeah. Yeah, that's what this channel originally was in like 2008, 2010, 2011. And then I archived all those videos and just started again with Marvel videos. But hey, thank you again, guys. You guys are so generous, so thoughtful. Thank you for the $19.99 and the kind words and the support. I really appreciate you playing my music for people in your classes too. That's amazing. So how many Marvel premieres have you been to? 3, 2. Eternals, Doctor Strange, Thor. But they don't invite me anymore. I don't feel some kind of way about it. Certainly don't worry about any drama of any kind. They invited me to come interview the people for Secret Invasion. I just, when Marvel or Disney hit me up with an opportunity, I'm thankful for it when it comes, and I don't count on any of them ever, because that stuff changes a lot. People change, invites change, who knows? So who are your 5 picks for Reed Richards? I mean, it's pretty much looking like Matt Smith now, which I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Look, okay. Does Matt Smith look like Reed Richards in my head? No, but that's not fair. The way someone looks really shouldn't matter. I just know what I used to read in the comics, but I think Matt Smith would actually do a great job. So yeah, I think he's a great actor. I think he'll be great. I think he'll be fantastic. So what do you think about the next saga will be about? I mean, mutants for sure, right? I think like the subplot in the multiverse subplot in this saga has been about, so I think of the Infinity Saga as a battle for the subplot. So like the Infinity Saga's subplot was as existentialism and identity of self. Okay. Major protagonist Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Captain America, Iron Man, those two, Thanos as well, all 3 of them. Okay. The multiverse subplot so far has been interestingly enough, Gods and Monsters, what James Gunn named his first DCU iteration. A lot of God subplot, Moon Knight, Thor, Afterlife. They've shown us Eternity, the Living Tribunal, and possibly one more other cosmic entity. So I really feel like the subplot during the multiverse saga has been about creator and creation. And if you guys know anything about, like, it's referred to as the master slave dialectic, but like you can think of it in terms of like man and God, like who rules, like, okay, like do you rule your art, or does your art rule you? Does God rule man, or does our mind rule God? That kind of like interchange there. And then the natural progression of that would be the mutant saga, which would be the subplot on that would obviously be between man and himself. So I think there actually are like greater literary expressions, critique worthy, happening in the MCU, but it doesn't fucking matter if the writing, the dialogue, and the story and the CGI in some cases is fucking shit, because then all the sub fucking context is out the window because people go there and they're like, oh, this movie is not good. Which, if it's not good, it's not good. You know? Are you drinking flavored coffee tonight? No, we're off the coffee. We're off the coffee. In my option, you mean opinion, John Krasinski should stay Reed Richards. I hear you, bro. I agree. Episode 2 will be out shortly, my man. Any word on when Black Knight will reappear? Absolutely 0. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right. World War Hulk by All Fires would be out of control. Let me write World War Hulk. Oh my God. Y'all be fixing to see that movie 4 times in the opening weekend. They should have kept Krasinski as Reed Richards. Again, you're preaching to the choir. I don't even understand. I'd be so mad if I was John Krasinski. He killed it. His suit's a little wonky, but it's CGI, so it's not his fault. What MCU character needs improvement? I mean, we need to right the ship with Thor. They need to make Thor 5 literally just for that character's sake. Have you done a crossover with another YouTuber? Yeah, I was on New Rockstars 2 years ago. And I've done some crossovers with YouTubers before, but since this channel is just very generally not like traditional podcast style, it's just my sort of op-ed essay style. It's not really conducive to the crossover, but Moon Knight season 2, Moon Knight versus King the Conqueror, team up with Spider-Man. Hercules needs major help. They haven't really done anything with that character, right? I'm from the UK, but it's my dream to come meet you one day. Hey, who knows, man? Do you think MCU Spider-Man will have hype? Well, I mean, I would examine the intention behind your question before I would answer it. And you know, we probably are too far apart to have a conversation on that. So agree about Thor. Yo, is that Throg? It's Throg. I know that the reflection is absolutely terrible, but it is indeed Throg. He's big chillin'. You know, it's Throggy Nelson. It's getting worse and worse. Did y'all watch the video where I called Foggy Froggy? You know, listen, sometimes it's early in the morning. I'm a little hungover. I also, during that video, called it King 5 Avengers Dynasty. Also lit. They should consider that. Yo, the Nexus Warrior, man. Thank you for the $5, bro. Epic. Thank you so much. They're most definitely doing Mutants next saga. I do feel they're doing more with Eternals and Celestials, Darker Side of Marvel. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing is that, in what video did you appear in? I don't know, a Rogue Theory video like in 2021? Good luck finding that, if it's even still on their channel. Long time ago, man. Be cool if you do a group watch party with the Real Rejects and Cosmic Wonder and others. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think all those guys, we all do our thing. Do you think the Beyonder will play a role in Secret Wars? Yes, but certainly I hope not like it's being reported. Did you ever try the coffee? I did. It wasn't bad. It's actually pretty good. Haven't made it again, but mostly because I like half calf and it's not half calf. Since Liv Tyler is coming back, is she becoming the Red Hulk? No, but Caesar, there is a good reason she's coming back. And I have a theory video that I've been working on for like 2 months, and I'm not going to spoil it here. Why do you want to guess she's coming back, bro? Caesar, I'm going to give you 2 guesses. The first one doesn't count. Why do you think they're bringing Liv Tyler back? If you guys had to guess why in the world she's going to be in that film, why do you think that is? I know. Kevin, you know what, man? We all have dreams, bro. You guys are so close. 2 of you are so close. Ding, 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 ding. M7 of ATC. Yeah, that's it, man. Y'all need to go read some World War Hulk. The answer reveals itself. All will be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Isaac and bad makeup. All will be revealed. All right? Age of fucking apocalypse. What am I talking about? Age of Apocalypse. Thanks, man. You know it sucks. We're never going to see Age of Apocalypse done right in live action because, like, there's no way MCU is going and touching that with a 10-foot pole. But damn, that's such a good story, bro. It's so wild. So wild. Thor needs no comedy. Yeah, for real. Dude, if Kevin, dude. I don't even want to. The Brood would be cool. Yeah, that would be a really cool. That'd be a really cool way. There was a report that they were actually going to do that, believe it or not. And Captain Marvel, believe it or not. It's a long time ago. Do you think Karen and Foggy will be reworked? No, I mean, certainly they're still not part of it, but I think, yeah. Are you hyped for the new Spider-Man 2 game? Yes. I always blow up those games for about 2 weeks. What are your thoughts on the Marvels? Do you think it'll be good or meh? No, I mean, I think it's going to be good. I actually think the film's going to be good. I think between the actor strike, the zero promotion that it's going to get, and just the natural already low white noise buzz of Marvel hater slash misogynistic slash, you know, like the dude in Chad, go woke, go broke fools, all together amidst the no promotion and the actor strike. It's gonna seem like it's bad, but it's gonna be fun. Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I'll probably end up seeing it, guys. I fly a lot, so as a general rule of thumb, um, I see the movies for the first time a lot on the plane, and I really like. I need them there. That's where I need them because I'd lose my freaking mind flying West Coast to East Coast if I didn't have movies. And listen, I know what you're going to say. Was seeing Top Gun Maverick on a Delta flight the best place to see that the first time? Absolutely not. But you know what? Here's the thing. I enjoyed the movie just the same, and I'm a captive audience. So, the Nexus Warrior. What do you? Thank you again, dude, for another $10. Thank you, man. That is super generous of you. Thank you very much, bro. What if they do a World War Hulk storyline during or after Secret Wars? That'd be fine. But if it would be before Battle World will lead into Secret Wars, right? But yes, that would be dope. Where are you located? Mars. I don't know if that's a safe question. Planet Earth. East Coast, the USA. When you said fly a lot, I didn't realize you meant a plane. No, I mean in my Iron Man outfit. Just get in there and fly a lot. Yeah, of course in a plane. How else are we flying around, Joe? If you know a way that I don't, now would be the time to share. Or maybe DM me. Favorite X-Men. Well, that's tough to say because I don't think it's fair to have Wolverine in that group, even though he's a prominent X-Men member, because it's almost like a default answer. Growing up with Cyclops, though, so we'll stay with that. Roman, what Hollywood celebrity would you like to see? Listen, man. I have some famous friends. People are people, yo. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, guys, yeah, celebrities are weird. I have no. There's no. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a weird question. Michael, my fiance, and I always watch your Marvel stuff live together, but I couldn't wait to pop in and watch Party List. Yeah, well, Walter, tell me, hurry up and get home. Did you start writing X-Men yet? No, for real. Yeah. But there's some artists I'd like to work with if you ask me that question. So, hey, Vicky P, how you doing? Yeah, I had a long day today. Gambit, I guarantee. Yeah, Gambit's cool. Gambit's a fan favorite character. But again, I just don't see Gambit like Team One. Any word on who will be the villain in Shang-Chi 2? None at all. And at that point, isn't it just going to be Kang over and over again? Most likely. Going with the original team. I really feel like it's going to be the OG5. No Wolverine. First watch party. David, welcome. Good to see you, man. Rogue is underrated. Offer to meet at a DQ after the stream. Okay. Gonna grab some ice cream. Sweet. Your room is sticker. Is that a translation there? Did you like Secret Invasion? No. Secret Invasion is a gut shot. Like, for me, like one of the biggest letdowns. Sick? Thank you. Oh, I see. You typed sick and it just auto-corrected to sticker. Thank you. Wait, you're inviting me to a DQ? But you want me to pay for your Blizzard? Come on now. Unreal. Why did they get Secret Invasion so wrong? Why did they get Secret Invasion so wrong? How? It wasn't Secret Invasion. Nick Fury had no arc. And if they wanted Gaia to have an arc, they should have focused on her during the show. It wasn't interesting. It wasn't fun. It wasn't paced well. And then the one interesting storyline that they did decide to do with making Rhodey a Skrull, they completely fumbled the bag. What do you mean they completely fumbled the bag? They didn't wake him up until the end of the episode. And then instead of us seeing in real time how he emotionally is going to react to figuring out how long he was underneath, how long he's been a Skrull, they're going to sandbag that and show him that doing that shit during Armor Wars, which isn't set to come out for another 24 or 36 months. By then, whatever emotional reaction we would have had to that with him, seeing him cry, realizing Tony's gone, will mean nothing to us because it'll be the oldest fucking hat in the game. They fumbled the bag so fucking much. And to find out that they spent $250 million on Secret Invasion is the real gut shot, because for that amount of money, we could have had a Secret Invasion that would have been fucking lit as fuck. 250 million. I could give you a 1 hour special Secret Invasion for 250 million. That would have been the best shit y'all have ever seen in your entire life. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever. It's okay. What are your top 5 favorite MCU movies? Oh God, that has changed so much. That has changed so much over time. But Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Guardians of the Galaxy. For a long time, it was Guardians 1, Winter Soldier 2. I actually think they flip-flopped Winter Soldier 1, Guardians 2. Thor Ragnarok used to actually be in my top 5, but has fallen out because it's paid the penalty for Thor Love and Thunder. Does it make sense? Yeah, it does make sense, because all the hope that got garnered by Thor Ragnarok, we know where it leads, and it leads to just an absolute fucking tragedy. But listen, there's a lot of movies that can get slotted in there, all right, and they move around, and I think the list is the same for a lot. If you went 1 through 8, I think for a lot of people's lists, 6 movies would be on there, right? Infinity War and Endgame, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe Iron Man 1, a couple of other fan favorites mixed in there, right? Spider-Man No Way Home. I think Deadpool 2 is actually of quality. But here's the one on my list that has only ever risen, that I think some people panned as one of the worst movies in the Infinity Saga. And for me, has only first, it's definitely squarely in the top 10 movies Marvel has ever made. And I mean, it's maybe not top 5, but it's fighting for it. Iron Man 2. All right. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it or if you think I'm wrong. Iron Man 2 is so rewatchable, and it keeps getting funnier every fucking time I watch it. It is amazing. Yeah, Mickey Rourke's whole Russian accent, it's pretty bad. The rest of that movie is lit. It is so good. Iron Man 2 is so rewatchable. I love it. I love Iron Man 2. I really think it's one of the, I know we all hated it at the time, but Iron Man 2 is so underrated, dude. It's actually so good. I love Iron Man 2. I probably rewatch that more than any Marvel movie. I will just put that on all the time. I love it. It's so funny. Oh my God. Oh dude, the scene where he goes out to race the race car, and then Justin fucking turns around and he's pointing at him on the screen. He's pointing to the camera, but it looks like he's pointing right at him. It's just, it's so good. It's so funny. It's so funny every time. My husband loves Shang-Chi. It's a really good movie. Shang-Chi is probably one of the only succinct projects, like actually succinct, like no flaws. Phase 4, we had it rough, man. A lot of pandemic delays and shit really fucked shit up. So it's not just Phase 4's fault. All right, guys, we should be ultra close to it coming on. So, and then Black Widow takes out 30. Oh my God, there's so many good parts. There's so many good parts of that movie, man. Yeah, his Russian accent, it's regrettable. It's regrettable. Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp is a 7 out of 10 for me. You know, there are definitely worse Marvel movies. So I honestly another one though, I know that because it came out right near I know that because it came out the same month as Avengers Endgame, it maybe didn't get as much shine as it should have gotten on its own. But Deadpool 2 is actually fucking hilarious. Deadpool 2 is so funny. It is so funny. It is so well written. It is so funny. I think Deadpool 2 is really good too. And again, it came out right after Avengers Endgame, so I'm wondering if that didn't like overshadow it a little bit. But if you haven't watched Deadpool 2 in a while, highly recommend. It is so funny. It is so funny. And especially since I've already seen it, and so like I know what jokes are comedy stuff, it's still hilarious. Can you rate the first 4 Loki episodes and give us impression of how it will compare to other Disney Plus shows? Okay, this is what I will say about it. Thank you again, Chansey RN, for the $5. I really appreciate it. Very generous of you. Okay, here's what I will say. Too often than not, oh, his little baby legs. That whole sequence is fucking hysterical. All right, too often than not, we kind of know where things are going in these Marvel shows or movies or whatever. After episode 4, I have no earthly idea how this series ends. Zero. I probably thought I had a better idea before I got the pre-screener than after. So there you go. I don't know if that helps or hurts or what. No spoilers. DP2 came out after Infinity War, not Endgame. No, DP2 came out right after Endgame, my friend. Same month. Try again. You're wrong. If you're going to correct me, came out after Endgame, right? DP2 came out after. You guys are right. I'm wrong. Okay, Infinity War. Just kidding. Came out after Infinity War. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right when you're right. You're right. You're right. God, it's been so long. God, is this? Am I having a CERN moment? Because Avengers Endgame had the time travel bracelet. I thought Deadpool 2 came out the same month that Avengers Endgame did. Oh, no. Okay, because he was Thanos in both movies. So he was Thanos in Infinity War, and then he was Cable. Yeah, because it was Josh Brolin back to back. It wasn't the whole time travel thing back to back. It was Josh Brolin was in them back to back. I mean, I'm off by a year, guys. Give me a fucking break. It's been 5 years, and we've only seen 50 fucking Marvel projects. Give me a break. What's your favorite comic book that you own? Probably my X-Men one, but I've got a bunch of comics that were passed down by my dad. Fortunately, they're not in the greatest condition because of water damage, but some really cool old Spider-Man stuff in there, like some really low Spider-Man stuff, like 29, 30, 31. I read those as a kid. So technically my affinity is for old Spider-Man issues. He did. Who you got winning in Paul versus Dennis? I honestly, I don't know if I've ever rooted for two people to lose more than them. And the fact that there has to be a winner by default irks me because they're both two losers. Oh no. Really? Really? That sucks. Was it a flood? Is that what happened? I mean, I'm guessing it was a flood, right? I mean, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube and I really hate hit piece channels. I hate hit pieces in general. Okay? I hate that shit. Like when your content is somebody else, like, but like it's really hard to deny that there isn't a lot of evidence that those two are not the greatest individuals in the world. So I'm not really rooting for either of them to win anything. So, and if CoffeeZilla is telling the truth, then your boy Paul should pay back all those people. Oh, it was a bad storage locker. Yeah, but I mean, right, heirlooms are heirlooms. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, right, it's like not even really about the insurance value. It's just the intrinsic value or losing the item. So I haven't watched Gen V yet. I'm probably gonna binge it, and everybody I know who likes The Boys says Gen V is just as good. So yeah. So yeah. Heck yeah. I'll watch it. I love The Boys. Shit's intense. Next big death in the MCU. Iron Man 2 sucks. Something to get your attention. Yes, I know I was telling my friend not to watch Deadpool 2, but then I rewatched and forgot how funny it was. See, yeah, exactly. Juggernaut is kind of ass. Like a lot. Yeah, Gen V is great. 9 minutes. Yeah, Gen V is cool. When is your new music coming out? I'm shooting a music video in 2 weeks for one of the tracks in the current EP. Also, hopefully, fingers crossed, to nag a booking agent. And then the next EP will be out next spring when I announce some tour dates. And then hopefully I'm going to be able to play like, I don't know, a handful of cities next year. Take Me on the Take On Me acoustic version at the end of Deadpool 2 is really emotional. That's a really good version of that song. Who knew that the guy from Aha could sing that well and that late in life? And you can definitely go watch them do that song live. It's yeah. CU character will die in Avengers 5 or 6. Probably a lot of them, bro. Deadpool 2 was awesome. It definitely was. I work for Prime Video and work with the teams that published MV and The Boys. Heck yeah, Brad. That's awesome. I know one of your old coworkers. Definitely next big death might be the Hulk. I don't know about that. Loki as an event as Avenger Prime, hilarious. Last question. Robert Downey Jr. coming back as AI Iron Man. If Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, it's not as AI. That would be my take, Ashley. That would be my take. Will Daredevil Born Again be the same tone from the Netflix show? That's the only thing I'm worried about. I mean, me too, my guy. And I fucking hope so. Hardcore rapper. Listen, man, I've been making art long enough to know. I'll just tell you the truth. All right. I've never said no to collaborating with anybody, but it's all got to be on the music itself. And if it slaps, then it slaps and we can do this shit. And if it doesn't actually, listen, man, I've been in a lot of bands, a lot of co-writing situations. I've done a lot of collabs in my life. I'm still doing collabs. If you guys don't know, I have tracks with Pendulum's drummer. We got any Pendulum fans in chat right now? Any big Pendulum fans in chat? KJ Sock is a good friend of mine. He also drums with me in All Fires. Him and I have some tracks together. Co-writing is one of those things, like, I'll work with people, but it's got to be based in the art itself. I'm not signed. Yes, KJ's the man. I am not signed. Y'all are big Pendulum fans? Hell yeah. I'm not agreeing to do art with anybody if I'm not feeling it. And honestly, that's for the best, because it's good for the art that it doesn't, you don't have someone half-assing it. It's good for the thing. Yeah, Pendulum is dope. They're one of my favorite bands as well. They're one of my top 3 favorite bands. I think my favorite band of all time is a band called Editors out of the UK. I think they're like a lesser known post-punk project. They're probably my favorite band of all time. But if we've got any Editors fans in the chat, shout out. But I don't feel like a lot of people know them too well. Guys, the episode's going to drop any minute, so go ahead and open up your Disney Plus so we can fire this thing off right when it does. Stephen Charles, I'm going to go ahead and ban you. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I actually thought when you commented the first time that it was like funny, but now you're just banned. And what's funny is I've already forgotten your name, and then that's just it. And the fun thing about shadow bans is generally they don't even know they've been banned. It's like screaming into the void. No one will hear you, but you can still scream. Which would you give up first, making music or making YouTube? Well, thank God things like that aren't generally mutually exclusive. But to be completely honest with you, I have goals in life that are completely different than when I started as a young kid. And I would say now, at this age, I am making sure that whatever I do for the next 6 or 7 years, I spend as much possible time with my daughter before she goes to college. So I'll give it all up for that. Everything else is dope. I'll be back next week. Let's go. Okay, Ashley. Thanks for hanging. See you later. Cheers to that. Yeah. Listen, I'm generally not a person who lives with regret. In fact, I'm the opposite. I'm motivated by not wanting regret. That's why I chose to tour in bands and be dead broke through my 20s. I wasn't worried about regretting not building like a traditional life. I was regretting not trying to like self-actualize or like go after my dream or chase my dream. And I still want to do those things. But I know enough from other people now to know that there will be nothing but regret if I don't put the time in now, because you don't get these years back, man. Hey, Mike, what's your favorite fan theory? Mine is Chris Evans saying flame on. My favorite fan theory? I mean, God, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, bro. Confused episode 1, or do you understand everything? Were you confused by episode 1? No, I followed it 100%, but I've seen the first 4 episodes. I also think I get it better than a lot of other people, but I also am not going to be like the one who, you don't have to make things complicated to make them good. Off topic, but a squirrel bit me yesterday. Gigalad, maybe get that checked out by healthcare professionals. Probably catch some nasty shit from squirrels. How do we watch it together? Well, I'm going to watch here as you watch at home, which requires you to have Disney Plus. Yeah, Giga, good luck. I hope you're all right, brother. And if you haven't, I would maybe get that checked. I like to write lyrics and can imagine the music in my head, but can't play a kazoo. Any tips? Use MIDI plugins, my guy. All right, we're waiting for season 2 to go live. Should be up in like 2 minutes. Yo, Michelle Mom 7474. Thank you so much for coming through with the $20. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. Family first is the way to go. Taking all the loves. Yeah, thanks for all you have. Hey, no, thank you. I appreciate it. And heck yeah, that's what it is. So, did my daughter inherit musical talent? She is my girlfriend's daughter from a previous relationship, so I have nothing to do with her gene pool. I just helped raise her since she was 1.5, so she is my daughter, but I did not contribute in that way. Well, only time will tell. Amazing video. Would love to see Chris Evans again. Yeah, you and me both. Did you say 2023 or 2023? I don't know what, dude. Blows, what are you talking about, bro? She's yours. She is. She can't inherit things. Yeah, but I mean, genetically, I think so. That's what they were asking, and I definitely didn't shape the gene pool. Who you got, Broncos or Chiefs? Man, if the Chiefs lose this one, it's good for the Bills. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos. But I mean, let's be real. I didn't answer Nexus 5.0. Yo, excuse me for not being able to answer every single person out of the 400 plus people in this chat. I'm doing my best to read every comment. If yours doesn't get read, feel free to put it in here again, but doesn't mean it's going to get read the second time if I don't like what you wrote. So then it's up to you to decide whether I'm skipping it on purpose or not. One more time, one more minute. Let's go. Yeah, business decisions. Blood does not make a parent, love does. Brian, beautiful quote. I could not agree more. My stepmother raised me. Yeah. So 0-3 Chiefs, second quarter. Yep. Thanks, Elizabeth. It's all good. Marvel's Thor game. Yeah. Yo, why is the best Marvel game Fortnite? They need to let NetherRealm. We got an MK players. I've been playing the new MK1. I'm shit at it. I'm shit at it. But I used to be pretty good at Injustice 2. They need to just let NetherRealm do a DC versus Marvel game. I would feel so. I would be. Oh man, I'd main Hulk. I'd have all his combos down. Yeah. 49ers. Do you think Secret Wars will be bigger than Endgame? I know they're planning for it, guys. I got to step into my office and make a business decision really fast before the episode goes live. If you don't know what I mean, no worries. But the episode is up. We're going to press play in exactly 1 minute, and I will be back in 60 seconds. So go ahead and open up your Disney Plus, go to the screen that Loki's thing is, hit the little season 2. Breaking Brad is the name of the second episode. We're going to press play in 52 seconds. I got to step into my other office. I'll be right back. So I'm happy to report all the business decisions that were made have been completely made. All right, here we go. Yeti blackout. Everybody ready? Let me switch up the screens real quick. Okay, you guys ready to press play? We're going to count down from 10 and press play. I have to move Throg because he's going to reflect. Maybe I can move him up here. He's going to reflect the TV. All right, we're going to press play in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, we watch the recap. 4, we don't skip anything. 3, we watch the whole thing. Counting down to 2, 1, disco. Nope, you can't see the reflection. It's in this screen right here. This one right here. It's my other screen. They're all Loki. Brad's an asshole. Naturally. Hey, thanks, Liberal Smoker. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Tried to use the Mind Stone on Tony Stark. It didn't work, so I threw him out the window. It wasn't tactical. I lost it. It's 1983, man. There wasn't no Five Guys. $1982. She got into her Loki digs. Yeah, Harry Potter, this motherfucker. That's the original Tempad piece that she stole from King the Conqueror, or He Who Remains at the end. I don't think there's a post-credit scene, but I missed the first one of the pre-screener, unless it wasn't in the pre-screener. Yeah, that's the piece right there. They show it. How's everyone doing, man? Okay. Yeah, it was a really good episode. Super good episode, for sure. Yeah, I agree. I think it was really good. How's everyone doing? What did you guys think? Both top tier Marvel, indeed. Very much so. I'm great, Lewis. Thanks for asking. Now, agreed with, yeah. Larry. That book was at the end of episode 1, too. It's a great thing. We got to figure out what that is. Yeah, I mean, the show is really good. It actually has really good pacing, has a really good feel. Yeah, I mean, see, this is what real quality television's like. It's like Marvel, you've got to, do this. Yeah. Guys, am I the only YouTuber doing watch parties right now? Is no other YouTubers doing watch parties? I thought the other people were. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, because I know some of the other YouTubers weren't doing it for the other series, but I figured for Loki that they would do these too. It just makes sense. We got to see 4 in the pre-screener. Loki getting angry. Yeah, I that scene went a little different than I thought it was the first time I watched it. The final scene super blurry. I didn't think that it was. Yeah. There's 6 episodes total. Agreed. Not waiting for it to get good, Isabella, for sure. Why didn't they let us see the final 2? Probably because they want, the secrets to stay secrets. I don't want to see it before you guys. Sometimes I have a hard time reconciling seeing the pre-screeners. Yeah, I think the reviews were really off. Some of the reviews for Loki season 2 being mid by IGN and other people were good. There were so many branches going on that even if it was creating a branch, Loki was in a branch too, right? Pretty interesting that Loki's branch was still there and she had that He Who Remains tempad, right? Yeah, it's A+ for sure. SMR Goose. I agree. Wish they didn't come out at 9 p.m. though. Are you serious? They changed them from 3 in the morning to 9 p.m. We're lucky to get them this early. I'm not going to go complaining about that. Jesse, unfortunately, that's not how it works. See you next week. See you next week, Liberal Smoker. Thank you so much for the donations, man. Super generous. It's 3 a.m. for you? Yeah, that's tough. But it was 3 a.m. for all of us. But yeah, Jan. 6 p.m. in Vegas, indeed. Thanks, Ambi. I appreciate it. Oh, no worries. Send your music to Ryan Reynolds. Jesse, is that how you think it works? Just send my music to Ryan Reynolds? Yeah, that's not how that works, unfortunately. I wish. Trust me, if I could, I would. Oh, congrats. That's awesome. What play are you in? Thoughts about the Renslayer update? Yeah, I don't know. They haven't really drawn a line between Renslayer and Miss Minutes and Sylvie, and I think there might be a connection there. Shane Z, man, thank you for the $9.99. Loving the episode and the room decor. Thank you, bro. Hopefully, the spread out CGI budget not just fall into the last episode sandbagging. Can't wait to see Victor Timely. It's called The Change. It's a new one. That's cool. Well, congrats. That's awesome. I don't know. Long day of conferences. Blurry for you. Yeah, I feel you. Heck yeah. You think Mobius is hiding something? I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, most likely she's on her way to try to find. I would think she's on her way to try to find Victor Timely, who incidentally is who they're going to be looking for because everybody's going to be looking for a variant of He Who Remains to unlock the doors. I don't know. I don't think I've noticed that. Yeah, Josh, it makes the Easter egg videos pretty like weird. No Loki behind me. I have a Loki statue. I have a dope Loki statue. I have a Loki statue. It's in the other room because I'm about to build shelving in here, but he's playing chess with the Avengers on a chessboard that lights up. It's dope. Kyle, thanks for the $5, man. And Shane Z, thank you for the $9.99. I really appreciate it, guys. Super generous of you. Oh, you talking about my dog, Loki? Yeah, Loki's not in here. Loki and Mance are upstairs. They're probably outside. When it gets cool outside, my huskies don't want to come in. The dog, Loki? Yeah. No, she didn't. Thanks, Josh. Some of these I can't answer, guys. Some of these I genuinely don't know the answers. Some of these I can't answer. Do my dogs like the rain? No. Is it raining right now? They're not in the backyard if it's raining. It doesn't look or sound like it's raining. Is it raining in Atlanta? Right. And I think that that's the question is like, what was the problem? Was it an overload problem? Or was it like killing the people problem? Like, then what was her? Yeah, I think there's some things that need to be explained here. Yeah, Matt, I'm going to tour next year. Hopefully, I'll come to a city near you. Just on a shadow. Yeah. Will your breakdown go up tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it out tonight. I'll probably get started on here very shortly. I'm gonna do more of an ending explained because I think this more than like the Easter eggs per se. There's only a couple of specific things that this episode asks. I think I'm gonna pass on the key lime coffee. I think I'm gonna pass on that. All right, guys. Speaking of which, it is time for me to get started on my Easter egg breakdown, which I will start now. I love you guys. It was great seeing you, as always, for the watch parties. Next week's going to be lit. Let's see. Actually, let me actually look at the calendar and see. Yeah, next week's going to be lit. And then I fly, and then I'm back. Okay. Thursday the 26th, I will be landing in Atlanta, coming back from Las Vegas. I think I'm going to be too late on the 26th. Episode 4, I might not watch. I might not make a watch party. Episode 4, sadly, only because I'm going to be flying back from Vegas from that week. But episodes 5 and 6 will be back for sure. All right. I love y'all. I'll see you next week for episode 3. I'll see you guys in the Easter egg breakdown. Have a great night. Fun as always. See you in the next one. Peace.